It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Aim forwards. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Koundé hurtling down that right flank. Kone played out towards the right wing. And here's Kone. And the shot! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's been taken short. Koundé's cross. Cleared away. And it's Chouameni. Enid has it out wide and in space. Real chance! That has been knocked clear. Kone, oh, good spread. Doué. Koundé proves just a little bit too strong. This Olise! Goal! France! And France are in front. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Digne. Digne goes on a charge down the left. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Upamecano. Doué. Elise. Kone. Olise. Chouameni. Doué. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Knocks it out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Doué. Chouameni. Olise. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Takes a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chouameni. And he's well... Doué! Oh, that is very close.
Doué brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Who's he going to play in? Chouameni shifted upfield. Kone. Chouameni. Dembele. Doué. There's a probing ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out to the right. Koundé. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Olise! It's a loose ball. And it's Koundé. Kone. Chouameni. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for it! Hangs in across. That's an excellent interception. Muscular approach does pay off here. Kone, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé, and he goes cross-field. And that could set him on his way. Dembele. Now the delivery. And that has been cleared. Looking to break at pace. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kone. And it's Koundé. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it. Doué. Now it's some goes for a shot! Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That has been knocked clear. Doué wins the duel this time. Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe has a shot! And they can counter here. Chouameni. Saliba. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Koundé. Olise. And here's Doué. And here's and the finish! Decent enough try.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. Olise given the lift of his goal. Chouameni. Doué. Olise. Searching pass he's played there. That's been drilled forward. Digne. Played towards the other side. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Chouameni. Out to the right. Oh, what? It's Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Digne crosses it in. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs one in. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nicely intercepted. Dembele. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's onto it in a flash.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Upamecano. Half an hour played now. And it's played forward. And that has put paid to that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Kone. Doué. Chouameni. Dembele. Brilliantly cut out. Forward it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a little off target. Kone. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Koundé. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. And it's made its way to him. That's really well manoeuvred. No foul, says the referee. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Digne. Aim forwards. And here's Doué. Dembele. And it's played into the middle. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Doué. And here's Olise. Olise, backward it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Dembele. Doué. Out towards the flank. Kone. Dembele. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good spread. And he's there to clear it. Over to the left. Back in once more. And that has been cleared. Oh, sweet feet. Digne opts to play it back. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Chouameni. Kone, forwards and with intent. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Olise plays it short. Koundé pings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Here it is, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chouameni. Doué. Chouameni. Saliba, gently done. He's being urged to shoot. In once more. Danger averted for now. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Olise goes short. That's tidy. Koundé climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he'll shoot here! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Kone. And it's played forward. Koundé. 2 minutes to be added on. Koundé, who's set up one goal so far. Doué. Kone. Olise. Olise tries to thread one through. Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Digne. Digne drives forward on the overlap. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Referee's given a throw. Aim forwards. And they win it back again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Dembele, and here's Mbappe, shoots! That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé gets a foot in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Dembele. Dembele's delivery.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
So what can they make of this? Spread out to the left. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Have it back and can go again. Really well played. Lobbed in behind. Cleared without complication. Digne. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Tchouaméni. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Koundé delivers the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Upamecano. Tchouaméni. Koundé. Kone. Dembele. Tchouaméni. And it's Digne. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's played forward. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. That's really well manoeuvred. Kone. Doué. Saliba. Doué. Digne. showing good feet. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, another save. That has been knocked clear. And it's Kone. Kone. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Knocks it out wide. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dembele. Dembele, gently done. Olise. And here's Olise. And here's chance! Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Dembele. Aim forwards. Hurry. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Heaved it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Serves up a cross. That's not going far. Cleared away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Do it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Looks to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well measured. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Ball is over the line. Looking here to chip it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Olise, Mbappe, Chouameni, and it's Doué. Doué played out to the left flank. Niyaz charging forward down that flank. And that has been clubbed away. Niyaz play. Oh, shooting chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Oh, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's found support out wide. Digne. Dembele. Digne. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Aim forwards. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Saliba. Ligne gently done. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Olise. Kone. Chouameni. Aim forwards. Olise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise. And here's Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Kone. And he shoots! And he comes up trumps again. Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Upamecano shifted upfield. 75 minutes played. Dembele. That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Clearly not happy with that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Koundé. Now it's Olise. Played out to the right. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Doué.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He is through here. Swings it across. Kone gets rid without sophistication.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Kunde. Olise.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kunde does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And it's Dembele! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Over to the left. Chance to deliver. Firmly met. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Tries a deft little ball. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out to the left it goes. That's a nicely shaped ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's on it, can he get away? Olise proves too strong. France being made to look sloppy in possession here. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
calmly anticipates.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aim forwards. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Played towards the other side. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koundé. Kone. Dembele. And here's Camavinga. What a throw in. Hit into bullish header! And that has been cleared. And it's Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Kone. Doué. Kone, over to the left. The final seconds now.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
That's the keeper's ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tchouaméni. Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in. And here's his shooting! Oh, they could be caught out here. Across it goes. Gets good distance on it. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Niyaz.